Hey, beautiful souls. Much love from Germany. Marcel, my twin flame, and I recorded a video. We wanted to say thank you for Naughty Beaver's support. We are very grateful and we have cried tears of joy. We are having a hard time and we still see the gift in it. We created a Q&A for you because we saw that you have many questions. We don't have our own apartment or our own space. We are currently commuting from place to place. Holograms are still watching us. They are sending us frequencies. But we keep going as best we can. Please, starseeds and light workers, let your light shine and enjoy this precious moment. This is all you have. Even if things get chaotic again on the outside, shine your light. You are here to open the portal to the 5th dimension and keep it open. Dear Starseed, you came here to create a new world. Light has won, but do not ignore the shadows. They only want to be seen by you, and they help you understand your light so much better. Let your light shine. Forgive yourself and forgive others. We are all in this process. And we are learning. You are available. Thank you.
Hey guys!
The story never ending.
It's a never-ending story. Yeah. And in this video we wanted to share with you what's going on right now, the current situation, or in other words, energy update about all this. And we can tell you it is so much to talk about, because at the beginning I thought I'm totally crazy. The contact to Trump is not real. The contact with the Galactic Federation is not real. Marcel, yeah, he told me all the time that this is real. And yes, they confirmed me all the time that this was real. And even the information by Ashtar command is real. The arcturians told me, when you have seen the second part, I know that's very heavy and deep stuff, I know. The arcturians told me that Ashtar is a fallen angel. Yes. The Bible talked about it too. And at the beginning I believed that's impossible. That's totally impossible. And the arcturians told me that Ashtar is a hologram. It's an illusion, but it's a hologram of him by the fallen angel. And now I'm going to be sharing with you situations. And I was confirmed that many informations were right. Not everything, but it seems like many informations are true. Yes. The situation in Leipzig became so horrible for us, we couldn't deal with this darkness anymore. We had no food, we had no money. It was impossible to go into the supermarket because we were in the 4th density. They controlled everything there. They made it so hard for us to buy food, even in the supermarket. Then we made this experiment. We visited supermarkets with a red icon and we visited supermarkets with a blue icon. The red people treated us a little bit nicer. It was possible to buy food there, the supermarkets with the red logo, but they did very strange things there also. They used frequencies and very crazy stuff. And the supermarkets with the blue icon, they kicked us out. That's the Democrat agenda. They said, it's forbidden for you to buy their food. Then we visited organic supermarkets, and it was possible to buy food there also. It was a little bit lighter there in organic supermarkets, but actually we had almost no money. So the organic stuff is more expensive. So it was impossible for us to deal with this. And I told you in the second part that my intuition has guided me. I have to go back to Bavaria and I have to visit my close members and my old friends there. And that was the chance to break free. Then we escaped the fourth density. But these holograms follow us all the time, in the train, everywhere. They were in front of our house, where my close members are located. They were there, with their red shirts. Because in the second part, I told you, I'm located in the region controlled by the Republicans, the red pill people. And Marcel is located in a region controlled by the blue pill people. And they surrounded us again. And my close members didn't saw them. They didn't see it. On the other side of the street where my close members are located, there's a very strange man. And the windows are all the time closed. No sun is coming through, all the time closed. Nobody knows who he is, but he lives there. And I felt all the time when I looked out of the window and I looked outside and I saw the neighbors there, that something strange is going on there with this man. And I was confirmed because the windows are closed all the time and I see the technologies there a little bit. The light is coming through. And this technology shimmers in green light and a little bit white. When they started with this hologram show around this house where I'm located now, he got the windows all the time closed, all the time, and nobody sees him. Almost nobody knows who he is. But I have seen the lights there a little bit in the night. And the lights are shimmering in green and in white. And it looks like you are in a cinema. Green lights. A little bit, you can see it. When they started with this hologram show again in July, he opened the window, this man. Nobody knows who he is. He took a seat on a chair. He opened the window, he looked out of the window into my window directly, and he made this. And he looked directly into my room, to the other side of the house where the members are located. And then I looked down on the street and there were holograms everywhere. On the other side of the house, there are many members and flats there. And there were people with red shirts. 5 or 6 of them were there again. They wore red shirts and they had the cell phone again. And that happened in July. He took a seat on this chair and he made this. Like this. And then this crazy show has started. The police arrived. Then the other people on the other side of the house, they turned on the lights off, on, off, on. Then these holograms with the red shirts with their cell phone again on the other side of the street. For example. Then when Marcel and me has arrived there, we died almost. In the middle of the night, I heard them talking. And they said, "What should we do? What should we do? It was not our plan. What should we do?" Because it was not their plan that I will go back to Bavaria. Because they are there. These are neighbors, right? And I wanted to share one of these members, this guy. Do you know what they are doing? When somebody else is seeing them, they're making this.
I saw it.
And they do it all the time in the same way. When I wanted to share them, even in the other city, they did it again. They were behind the window in other flats in the other city with a red shirt and with their cell phone. And then I wanted to share one of these members. Look, there is a strange person behind the window. And before I want to share this, so then they're disappearing. And Ashta was right. They will observe us and they will chase us.
Yes.
And they do it all the time. Even when we take a seat in a train, sometimes these people are appearing and they're doing very strange things.
If I was in Baden-Württemberg, there was Ashta around our house.
On the sky.
On the sky, yes.
So that happened after we ran away from Leipzig.
Yes. And if I go around my sleeping room, ich kann sagen, wo ich in einem anderen Raum dann gegangen bin aus Spaß und habe die Tür dann zugemacht, plötzlich haben sie sich bewegt wieder. Und dann sind die wieder rausgegangen also aus dem Haus. Und dann zum Auto und dann weggefahren.
Yeah.
Und dann bin ich wieder ins Schlafzimmer.
They went inside of a car again, then they opened the door again. So they ran the stairway up, down,
Yes.
in Marcel's house.
Yes.
So
For my sleeping room.
in front of his door,
Yes.
in front of the window, all the time in the garden.
Yes.
Zack, 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 zack.
Und haben auch ins Schlafzimmer durchs Fenster irgendwelche komischen Giftgerüche durchgemacht.
Frequencies, they send him frequencies and very strange, toxic, I don't know the English word for this, but it smelled very
Es roch nach Benzin.
like gas, or it's like the car, you need the gas, right, for your car. I hope you get it oil. It smelled like oil. And they were in front of his window, these beings.
I closed the window.
Yeah.
If I
And that happened, yeah, after we left Leipzig. And with me, it's the same with the strange neighbor, right? And these are the red pill people. So you see, they are in the same boat,
Yes.
but a little bit different. They have other technology. And when I have seen these green lights there, oh my gosh. It was like, what the fuck is going on? It's like you are in a cinema. And then I felt this technology creates holograms. So, and they were on the street for many times. And they surrounded also my close members. We went into the supermarket and we were surrounded by them too. And my members didn't realize it. And I can't talk to them because they are totally 3D. And that's not the point, that's no problem. The arcturians told me that he is Satan. That's his real form as a hologram. So I thought, I'm totally crazy, lost. What? For real. And I can tell you, after I arrived my family's house, I had very strange conversations with them. And I was confirmed that this shit is real. Example number 1. I had no money. No money, nothing. Then I had to do a job again because I had no money. Then I received messages by the false Galactic Federation that they are programming now that I will find a job. They were right. I applied for one job and it worked. The answer, we programmed this. We programmed this that you will get a job now, Sandra. Okay. Then I got this job. I worked in a store as a sales advisor and I sold cosmetic products, vegan cosmetics. I had my first day there, confirmation number 2, that this is right. What Ashta told me, that he loves women and he manipulates women especially. Do you know what happened? And this is 3D now. I had my first day there in the store because like I told you, I had no money. I had my first day there and my ex-manager opened the door. She opened the door and immediately a customer came in. He took a seat on a wheelchair that I got the bridge to Marcel because Marcel needed a wheelchair.
For some years.
Yeah. The man wore a blue mask. A blue mask. He was an older man. He wore blonde grey hair, shorter hair, and his eyes. He got the same eyes to Ashta. And I felt it's him. And he visited the store as a customer. And he was the first customer, really. She opened the door and immediately he came in with his wheelchair. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is exactly going on here on Earth? And I was behind the cash point. He came in. He looked a little bit so like this and I recognized him because of his eyes. He got the same eyes like Ashta, older man. And it's him. Really. I have seen it with my own eyes. My ex-manager believed that he's a real person. And I only had to observe this show. He came in. She came to him. "Can I help you?" And he looked at her. "Actually, I know why I'm here. I need only a few products for my wife." And he spoke in German. German. And then she wanted to help him. And it was very strange to observe him. At one hand, he took a seat in a wheelchair. He wore a blue mask. "Oh, I need this face cream, this body cream, and this. The body mist, I need it also." Then she treated him so nice and he didn't almost nothing. Nothing. But she treated him so nice. And then I have seen energetically how Ashta manipulates women. It was like she was totally hypnotized by him. It is no joke. She was totally blank, out of space, somewhere else, totally hypnotized by him. And she didn't realize it, that he acted very strange. And I observed the situation. On one hand, he was the first customer. He joined the store. And then he said, "I guess now I'm ready." And then he with his wheelchair and he was behind the cash point. And I was also there and he looked into my eyes. Like this, his eyes again. In another physical form. Oh my goodness, this is true? He manipulates women?
Yes.
And then I observed the situation, then he said, "Can I pay with a credit card?" And then he looked at me again. And then he paid with the credit card. He said nothing. And he looked at me, "Goodbye." And then with his wheelchair and he left the store. That was my first day there and he was the first customer. She opened the door immediately. He came in and he joined the store. It's no joke. And she has no clue who he was. And she was so kind to him, really. It was like she was totally hypnotized by him. And I have seen that with my own eyes. And I thought, I'm totally crazy. This channeling was not true.
"You look like a woman." He said, "Because I want to confuse people. And souls, they have war against each other. And they believe women are evil. Haha. Actually, women are very dangerous. When they step back into their power, they are very dangerous. But at the same time, it's so easy to control them." And I asked him why it's easy to control women. Because so many women are controlled by their emotions. They are controlled by their emotions. That's why it's so easy to manipulate them. And it's harder to manipulate mankind. Then I have seen visions. of Adam. I have seen visions of Sophia. I have seen visions of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. And then I said, oh my gosh, this story is true. I have seen a snake. I have seen a snake which manipulates women. Then he said, now you get it. You start to remember. Oh my gosh, you start to remember. That's interesting. Look, now you know it. It's so easy to manipulate women. I love women so much. It's so fun to have sex with them. That's what he told me also. I have so many women on my side, and the women are so dumb and stupid.
Then I have seen him again in the store. It was my last job. That's example number 1. Example number 2. I started to sell goods on eBay. I wanted to sell a cosmetic product, and nobody voted for this product. And I was a little bit worried, so will I sell this product? And then I received a message by them, yes, you will sell this product. You will see 15 euros. You will sell this product for 15 euros. That was Ashta again. How do you know that? And he said, on one hand we predict the future, and on the other hand we are programming everything, Sandra. That's why we know it. And when this is happening now, and you will sell this product for 15 euros, so do you will believe us? Are you believing this shit? Do you see that you have contact for real with us? And I said, okay. So then let's give them a trial. Do you know what happened? Somebody purchased this product for 15 euros. 15 euros. And do you know the name of this eBayer? Angel. Angel 7810 whatever. And Ashta called us angels. And for a few days ago, a passenger was with us, and I felt that's him again. And he had a bag with him, and the advertisement on this bag was Angel. And then an eBayer purchased this product called Angel. I thought I'm going totally crazy. Then Ashta said, do you see now that this is real? We are programming everything. Even the job you got, we programmed this. So when you join us, you would have a very easy life, but you choose the hard way. Even the people who become famous is our plan. We are programming this. And the people believe they have free will. They have no free will. We are programming everything. That's what he told me.
That's the Matrix.
That's the Matrix. And he said, when you join us, you will be very successful. But look, your situation. You have almost no money. You do a very underrated job as a sales advisor. Come on. That's what he told me. And I said, no, I'm not interested in this empire. No. The next example. I laid in the bed. I woke up at 7 p.m. Then I heard a message by Ashta again. He said, oh, come on, stay a little bit in the bed. You're working all the time. You're all the time on a rush, Sandra. And you're creating so much. Come on, sleep a little bit. You work so much. You can lay in the bed up to 9 p.m. At 9 p.m. you have to get up. At 9 p.m. And I said, they give me advices. They try to control me and my life. And I said, okay, so we do this experiment. My intuition told me, okay, let's see what's happening at 9 p.m. Do you know what happened? At 9 p.m., punctual at 9 p.m., the phone ringed. Bing, ling, 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 ling. Bing, ling, 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 ling. And I was like, at 9 p.m., punctual. Okay. So then I had to get up, and a very strange number appeared on the screen, an unknown number. And I had a very strange feeling. Then I accepted this call. Hello? Hi, my name is Daisy. I'm from Microsoft. Holy crap! And then I accepted. I denied this call, so oh my goodness. Microsoft. A computer voice. Hi, my name is Daisy. I'm from Microsoft. Holy shit. And Ashta told me, you can lay in the bed up to 9 p.m. So then you have to get up. And then I received this call by Microsoft. Confirmation number 2 or 3. Many situations. Do you see this? Then another situation with Trump. It's going very crazy.
Really crazy.
I woke up in the middle of the night. It was 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I woke up and I saw him with my third eye. Trump! He said, woke up, Sandra! And then I woke up, what? And then I looked to the clock, it's 5 a.m. Really? And then I saw Trump and he said, come on and make some sports, Sandra! Why? At 5 a.m. Then I said, no, I do my own thing. I'm sorry, guys. You want to control me? No. I will go and I'm making sports when I feel it and not when you tell me when I have to make sports. Then he said, okay, it's your choice, Sandra. Really? And I thought, I need to go to the psychologist all the time. Marcel told me this shit is real all the time, that I'm in contact with them for real.
I saw it.
So do you know what happened? I said to Trump, no, I will make sports when I want to make sports and not when you say I have to make sports. Okay, it's your choice. That was his energy. So then I went for my job, right? I worked the whole day. And then after I did my job at the evening, I ran because I like it to run. And do you know what happened? It sounds very funny now. At one hand, it started to rain very strong. It rained very strong. And on the other hand, I had to make pee. Immediately, suddenly, I had to make pee during a run. So fuck, I have to make pee. I have to make pee and I have no choice to make pee. There are people everywhere. Really? And then I searched up for a place I have to make pee. I know it sounds very stupid and funny now. And then I have found a place in the forest. Oh my gosh, now I can make pee. And then I went back home. Do you know what Trump told me? That's why we told you, you have to make sports in the morning because we have seen that this is happening. We only wanted to help you, Sandra, but you don't listen.
He saw it with Q quantum computer.
Really? It's no joke?
He saw it there.
Then, example number 4 or 3. I searched up for a dentist in this region where I'm located now because I have felt that the dentist in Leipzig made very strange things with my teeth. I felt it. And then it came into my mind, I have to make an appointment by a dentist. I did my job, I went for a walk, and there was a dentist house. And do you know what laid there? A mask of Trump. A Trump mask. It is no joke. In front of the door by this dentist. It's no joke. Because of this Trump mask, I have seen there is a dentist. My close members are going to this dentist, right? And they laid a Trump of mask in front of the door. And then I said, okay, So I trust this sign and I will make an appointment by this dentist. And this dentist is a very kind dentist. And he says the same. Yes, these people in Leipzig did very strange things with your teeth. And now he helps me for real. That's example number 4 or 5. I have more. Then I went into a swimming pool. I visited a swimming pool. I was alone there. I laid in the sun with my swimsuit. Then a very strange man arrived. An old man. He got a newspaper with him. He took a seat on a chair close to me. And that was Ashtar again. It is no joke. It was him again. And he acted like he reads the newspaper. He made this. And I recognized him because of his eyes. Out of form. And I looked to him. So, oh my gosh. What the fuck is going on Earth?
It's really crazy.
What is going on?
It's Matrix game.
I recognized him because of his eyes, and he was an older man. And he was the first customer who entered the store. And then I looked to him and I felt so, the whole Galactic Federation is behind me. They know where am I. They're chasing me everywhere. They send me these frequencies. They try to control me and Marcel. They give me these strange advices. And then I looked to him, to this man, and then I left the swimming pool. Do you know what he has done? He did the same. The newspaper, his chair, and then he followed me. He followed me. Then I was under the shower, and then he took a seat on a chair again, and he was there. Like this. And I was like, oh my gosh. Then I left the swimming pool. And I was, like I told you, alone. I can't talk with nobody about it. In this region where I'm located, that's totally 3D. Really. Really. It's very heavy there. Another confirmation. I went into an organic supermarket and I wanted to buy a mascara. A mascara. And I didn't see that this is not vegan. It was not a vegan mascara. And I used that intuitively, this mascara, intuitively. And then I wanted to purchase this mascara and I was in front of the cash point. The employee was behind the cash point. And then I received a message by Ashtar again. Sandra, that's not vegan. Did you see it? It's not a vegan mascara. Then I take a look on this mascara. Oh, he's right. It's not vegan. Then I have seen, oh, he's right. It's not a vegan mascara. How is he seeing this? Okay, so then I said, I will buy it. It's okay. My impulse guides me. I will buy it. And in this moment, this employee wanted to use this mascara, beeps, like this, that I can purchase it. Do you know what happened? The cash point was, bam, destroyed. Nothing has worked. Error. Bing! Bing! She tried it for many times that I can purchase this mascara. It's not working. The scanner is not working. What's going on with the screen? What's going on with the screen? And I was like, oh my gosh. That happened for many times. I asked her. She said, no, that's the first time. And then I said to them, guys, I want to buy this mascara. It's my responsibility. I'm responsible for it. Stop with this. That's what I have told them. Really, the cash point was bing. Nothing has worked. Nothing. And then, do you know what happened? Immediately, when I sent them telepathically this message, stop with this. Do you know what happened? The cash point worked. Everything worked. Look, it's working again. Beeps. And then I asked Ashta, why are you doing this? He said, because you are unsure all the time. You believe your channelings are not true. You are in contact with us for real. That's what they told me. And
I
then
said it so often to hear.
yeah. And they controlled the cash point. And I said, guys, I want to buy this mascara. I want to buy it. I'm responsible for my own life, please. And then after I did this, the cash point worked. Beeps! Oh, now look, it's working. Okay, so confirmation number 5 or 6 or whatever. I can't count it. Even with eBay, the same. They told me you will sell this product for 15 euros. And when this is happening, do you believe that this contact is real? He does exist. And that's something like a program or a hologram or whatever. That's him. And he smiled and this strange sparkle in his eyes. And he said, oh, I only want to purchase some products for my wife. Only a few products for my wife. I worked there. Some strange customers visited the store too, and I felt this is them. It was very strange to figure out who is a real person, a real customer, or is it one by them. And I can tell you, these customers who worked for them or were with them, they did very strange things. At one hand, they wore a blue mask or a red mask. It was recognizable because of this sign that I've seen. Aha, okay, so, And on the other hand, they did very strange things. But they were kind, I have to say. They were kind, the most of them. And I had conversations with my ex-colleagues. You have to imagine that. And I only can observe this, and not more. And then one of these customers made this to me. Do you see this? And they are still observing us. They are my social platform again, on MARCELS social platform again. They sent comments on Naughty Beaver's video too, a few of them, I have seen them. And I feel that's the Galactic Federation. It's them. That's why...
The fourth Galactic Federation.
Because this network is a toy for them.
Yes.
And I have seen him for many times as a hologram again. In the city where I'm allocated now for 2 or 3 times. Like I said, he was the first customer. And I saw it with my own eyes how he manipulates women. A close member picked me up with a car. Do you know what happened? The lights turned off in the whole city. The lights were off. And this member picked me up in the middle of the night. Immediately the lights turned off. Bing! All the lights were off. And this member said, what's going on? All the lights are off now. I see almost nothing. And immediately after this member said, what's going on? Bing! The lights turned on again. Every light. Bing, 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 bing. The lights were on. Then I received a message by them. Haha, it was us.
The other members of this company stand there and looking to us both.
They're making very strange things,
Yes.
even when we took a train. So they did very strange things. They changed the goal of the screen. So then this train is arriving in another city. But actually that's the train to Nuremberg and not the train to Würzburg.
Yes.
And they changed the screen at the main station and then you believe, this train arrives in Würzburg now, but actually it's the train to Nuremberg. And they changed the screen.
Yes.
Or also the screen on the train so that you believe, this train arrives in Berlin. I believe this train arrives in Munich. And they do these very strange things.
Other story is I was in the train station and waiting for a train to driving back. A train driver was in front of me in a train the window are open, and he was on a MiG roof, and he told he is here.
The Arcturians are helping me now, and it gets better, honestly, because they're helping me. I'm very grateful for their help. But this implant in my sacral chakra is hurting mostly.
Yes.
Because it's like they want to control my emotions and everything.
That's for the Anunnakis loves to control the emotions, the consciousness, the unconscious mind, and the energy field of this person.
Now you see the situation. So they are here again in my network, and they told me, do you really believe you can do whatever you want and you use our platforms? It's our network, Sandra. And when it's not our plan anymore, we will destroy your platform again. Oops. That's what the Galactic Federation told me. And they said it's their program, in their programming, who becomes successful and not. That's the truth.
It's the Matrix program.
It's Matrix. And yeah.
3D Matrix, 4D Matrix.
Yeah.
Blue, red.
Now we are ascending. Maybe that's why we see all this. Maybe that was there before, but we never have seen it before, and now we see it. Do you see this? And I was very sorry. Because actually, it was not our intention that other people have to experience the same or similar things. Yeah, and also, like I told you, this man, he's a neighbor. The windows are all the time closed. He visited this flat new. He lives there for a few years ago. He entered this flat for 1 or 2 years ago. And the windows are all the time closed, and I have seen his technologies there. The lights, I see the lights only. And it looks like a cinema. And it looks like a cinema. Tick, 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 tick. And for one time he opened the window. They are all the time closed. And took a seat on the chair, made this. That happened for a few weeks ago also. I had a lucid dream. And the lights were on. In the entire flat where I live now. And the members are sure that they turned the lights off. And they were all on in the night. And even the watches didn't work anymore. Because I had a lucid dream. And I have seen them. They had put us in this parallel matrix again. And the lights were on. In the flat, everywhere. Every light was on. And the devices didn't work. Because of the electricity. And the watches stand still. And then one of my members woke up in the morning, and then he has seen that all the lights were on. And he was sure that he turned the lights off. And I had this lucid dream, and I had put us in this parallel matrix again. And this night...
We saw it in this lucid dream.
And that happened for a few weeks ago. I have no clue what we are doing here exactly on Earth. I don't know what's going on for 100%. But I can tell you that this is out of space. It's getting very crazy now.
It's the chance to woke up for all people.
Yeah, woke up.
Who will?
Yes, and then we got the chance to ascend when we woke up for real. You can join if you want.
Yes.
But like I told you, these attacks are not very kind. Even when they treat me nicer, like Trump, for example, with the Trump mask.
Yes.
In front of the door by this dentist. And then I have seen him as a hologram again. In the city where I'm located, I have seen him as a hologram again. And he took a seat in a blue car. And he wore the red cap and blonde hair. He was on the street. I was there. In front of me. And I have seen, oh my gosh, that was a hologram by him. That's only a crazy show here.
Enjoy the show. He spoke often in the TV.
Yeah, his speeches. Enjoy the show. Yeah.
Now you know which show he mean. Which really show.
Yeah, that is
it's
a layer.
It's not the show on the TV. It's a other.
Like I told you, the Arcturians told me that they fell, and Ashtar is the fallen angel. The Bible talked about it.
Yes.
He's a hologram.
He is it.
In his physical real form, but actually he's an illusion.
What is your opinion after hearing all this information? How do you feel? How do you feel about all these shadows, and how is it for you to see what is already technically possible here on Earth? I had to quit my job in the store because all these things, and which continue to influence me, became too much. That's why I was talking about ex-manager. Many people think when they see Marcel and me that we are always doing well or that we have a very easy life. I could not do this job anymore because on the one hand, almost all the customers in this small town were peaked. It broke my heart to hear their souls screaming, and that many were guided by fear to do it. It broke my heart to watch and to be able to do nothing, also when the dark beings discussed themselves as customers and took influence on my ex-colleagues, without them however noticing it. It broke my heart to see my colleagues suffering so much because they all took the peaks too. The frequencies and radiations there became unbearable for me. Before I quit my job, I wore the mask for 10 hours a day, and it made me very dizzy and black in the face. In the place where I lived, we continued to be surrounded by holograms, as well as the mysterious neighbor who keeps his windows closed watching us. The implements which were put to me made me very heavy to create. A close member wanted to take his own life a few weeks ago. I heard the argument in the living room and my intuition told me to go there. This member suffers from diabetes and wanted to give himself an overdose of insulin. This member took the syringe in his hand and stabbed himself in the stomach with the overdose and wanted to take his own life. When I saw that, I took this syringe and pulled it out of his stomach, saving that person's life. All this happened recently, and our lives are still very chaotic. Without the members in Bavaria knowing it, they saved my life. I had to watch how these creatures even pulled my members with them, and I could no longer bear it. I had hardly any money and almost nothing to eat. I weighed about 40 kilos when I arrived at them because we could not buy anything more to eat. Actually, I would have needed the time to recover. But in the 3D solidified structure, that was impossible. I needed money so that I could speak to you again. Even if all this sounds very dark, we both see the gift in it. We see the light in it and in the belief in the good. And in love, let us both go on. These feelings make us grow and move on. It broke my heart to see this member like this, and that this person wanted to end his life like this. Marcel and I also asked ourselves, when we were in the fourth dimension, why we are actually here on Earth. We asked ourselves what we are supposed to do here, and we were also about to leave our bodies soon. We suffered there. We had pain there. They wanted to kill us. But we felt this deep peace, even when we suffered. And it was close for us. And we wanted to leave our bodies in peace there. Without them knowing it, these people saved my life and Marcel's life. And now I have been able to do the same And I saved the life of one of these people as well. And perhaps express my gratitude on this way. I thank you infinitely. And also to the situation in the last job. Also to all those, thank you, which follow us until today. They are everywhere. In my social platforms, they know every single step and thought of us. The implants have loosened a bit, and I'm incredibly grateful to the arcturians as well, as the angels, for their help, and that they still trust us. To see through this game of the dark forces and to illuminate them with the light means for me to be a light worker. No, it's not always easy, and no, if you have this task, you will not only always experience beautiful things, and no, it does not always have something to do with you. It is your task, and if your heart is open, then you know what to do. Never could a person with an open heart intentionally harm another person or want to harm another person. It is not always you who has to solve the problem inside yourself. You are great the way you are. And when your heart is open, you will accept every person again. We can see and help the person. No matter what this person had experienced, we approach each other and help each other. The Source loves you and only wants us to realize that we are all children of God. Even those who have turned away are loved by the Source. Do not hate. Forgive them, because they don't know what they are doing. Radiate your heart outward and let it speak, and you will realize that everything could be so simple. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, wonderful soul, and thank you so much for being here. And now you see, it's not all the time fun. Now you hear me crying. Yes, I'm not aligned enough, I know. I'm not spiritual enough, I know. I have to release my trauma, I know. I can tell you, I'm pretty sure that this is one of the narcissistic spiritual teachings. That we don't help each other. That we judge each other all the time. Who is more aligned? You create this situation by your own, it's your problem. It's your problem. You will never attract this kind of situation. But we are in this dimension because these beings created this dimension. And it's not our fault. It's nobody's fault. We are all in this process, and now we are going back home. And now we see the truth more. That you know what's important. You are aware of your beliefs. That's all. When you say no. You say no to the shadows. You say no to this what they are doing. But you still forgive them. And you still love them, even when you say no. This is possible. To go the middle way. The middle way between red and blue. And even when the Anunnaki are trying to manipulate me all the time and attack me, want to program my subconsciousness during the night. They have set implants all the time. I hear Ashta's voice all the time. They wanted that I would join them all the time. They want to use me, is what I feel. I say no. And even when I suffer and have no money, and I have no own flat, then I have a horrible life on earth. That's okay. And like they told me, you would have an easy life on earth when you join us. And this is how you will sold your soul when you do it. Then your life would become easy. Maybe you would earn money a lot. But is this you? Is this your soul? Is that your mission? And I say no, even when it's getting hard. We love and we hope. That's why we keep going. And honestly, when we were there, the fourth density, we got this question for many times, why we are still here. That they are here and they attack you all the time. Marcel too. They make it hard for us. We got this question for many times, but at the same time we felt this deep peace even when we suffered there. And our bodies heard it. We felt this deep peace. And I still feel peace even when I'm crying. Because when your heart is open, you will feel peace. And you start to express yourself. And this is my wish for humanity. That we will come together. And I have seen so many souls there who are screaming. The souls are screaming, the most of them who have taken the mark of the beast. They are screaming, their souls are suffering. What I've received by Ashtar, Aka Enki, that was a good adding. Thank you very much for the subscriber. Yeah, I feel Enki, the Anunnaki king, yeah. Maybe that's him, or he created Ashtar, or maybe Ashtar is a hologram of Enki, whatever. It's all the same. It's Satan, it's the devil, it's Lucifer, it's all the same. Enki is Lucifer, Satan, whatever. It's all the same. It's the energy. Only in other words, it's the same. We got the chance to express your soul and your light. You got the chance to express your soul, the truth and light also. And this is what they fear. They fear when you see through the illusions, when you see the games, when you see them, because then you transform this darkness into light, and the truth is what remains. There was a point when Marcel laid in the park and he cried, and he died almost, and he passed away, and me too. We felt this deep peace, even when we suffered so much. We felt this deep peace and we loved everyone. We said also, thank you, Satan. Really, we felt so much gratitude even for the devil that he's shown this us, and that the devil and the dark beings shared all this crazy game with us. We felt this deep gratitude even for them, even when they treated us so horrible and bad there. So maybe we had to go, actually. Have a beautiful time, guys, and take care. Do what your heart tells you, and don't feel confused, even when this message was very dark. But this is what I have channeled, and this is what the arcturians told me, and this is what they meant with not everyone will reach it to go up. And this is sad, because we can't help these souls. But there were souls that said yes, and they wanted to leave, and they wanted to go on this way. But I see so many higher selves, and they're screaming, and they're crying, and this is what I feel. And it broke my heart. Yes, have a beautiful time, and shine your light as good you can. Even when you are sad, feel the truth in your heart as best you can, and forgive yourself, forgive everyone, because we are all in this journey, and we feel that light has won, but nobody said it's easy, because they will go on with their games. They will go on with their games until the people will see them for real. And when the people don't see them, they will go on. I guess that's why they attacked us so horrible, because it was dangerous for them. Because I have felt it all the time, something is off with many teachings in the spiritual community. And I talked about it for many times in German, that something is off there. and why they have chosen Yeshua. That makes no sense. And Mary Magdalene, and we are talking about the Christ consciousness. How is that possible? That there are beings who wanted to kill them. Why? So and then we say, oh Jesus, that's the law of attraction. Your thoughts were too negative. You had too negative thoughts. That's why they have chosen you. And they wanted to kill you. It's your fault, Jesus. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's one of their teachings. I'm so sure that this is an abused spiritual teaching. Maybe you feel it too. And what's your opinion about it? Thank you so much for listening. And have a beautiful time. See you soon again. Much love to you. Tschüss.